Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Sullivan. Goa attained statehood in 1989, but 33 years later, it does not have its own High Court. On Tuesday, Union Minister of State for Law and Justice, S.P. Singh Baghel, stated that if a proposal is received for an independent High Court for Goa, the ministry will consider it. He further added that the implementation of a uniform civil code throughout India is on the BJP's agenda and will be implemented soon.
33 years after statehood, Goa still does not have its own High Court. If a proposal is received for an independent High Court for Goa, the ministry will consider it, said Union Minister of State for Law and Justice S.P. Singh Baghel. The implementation of the Uniform Civil Code throughout India is on BJP's agenda, Baghel said.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एजेंडे में जैसे काशी मथुरा था, अयोध्या था, धारा 370 पैंतीस था, 75 लाख था, ऐसी कॉमन सिविल कोड बीजेपी की एजेंडे में निश्चित तौर पर पूरे देश में एक दिन कॉमन सिविल कोड होगा और होना भी चाहिए। ये एक देश है, एक राष्ट्रीय ध्वज है, एक राष्ट्रीय गीत है, एक राष्ट्रीय गान है हमारा, तो एक कानून भी होना चाहिए। कबीलों का देश नहीं है और कबीले की संस्कृति नहीं चलना चाहिए, बल्कि एक यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड आना चाहिए।
गोवा स्टेट की मांग रही है बहुत पहले से कि हाईकोर्ट इंडिपेंडेंट हाईकोर्ट बनना चाहिए।
इसके लिए बिल्कुल एक वो है कि सर्किल बेंच का तो यह है कि चीफ जस्टिस हाईकोर्ट सीएम और गवर्नर को भेजते हैं, वहाँ से कभी भी जब फुल कंप्लीट प्रपोजल आता है तो सरकार विचार करती है उसको।
सर, सुप्रीम कोर्ट has already started live streaming of trials on YouTube. So Goa bench will be able to start it. Karnataka already started.
सुविधाएं मिलने पर सबको कहा गया है कि हाई कोर्ट अपने आप में इंडिपेंडेंट है, उनका अपना अलग बजट है, वो जब चाहें तो ये कर सकते हैं।
एंटी कन्वर्जन लॉ के बारे में आपका क्या ख्याल है? गोवा में भी ऐसी बात चल रही थी, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी उसके बारे में बहुत पॉजिटिव।
अब आप ये देखिएगा कि जब देहात कोई एक जुमला नहीं है, बल्कि एक स्ट्रेटजी बना के, एक रणनीति बना करके एक धर्म विशेष के लोग एक धर्म विशेष की लड़कियों को प्रभावित करते हैं। तो अगर किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए तो कोई बात नहीं है, इसमें जात धर्म क्षेत्र कहीं आड़े नहीं आता है, लेकिन एक रणनीति बना के करते हैं तो ये गलत है।
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Despite severe inflation, people may suffer another jolt with the electricity tariff likely to go up. Power Minister Ramkrishna Sudhindhavlikar has said that the electricity tariff was likely to go up in case the price of coal shoots up. This is especially with reference to imported coal. The rate, of course, will be decided by the JERC. Sudhin also brushed off the hefty rupees 56 lakh bill received by a consumer in Goa as a clerical error. The AE and the JE cannot check lakhs of bills, he said. The chief engineer will decide if any action is to be taken against the clerk, he added.
इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉयंट्स बीन वाडपाचे अशें आसा, मॅसेजी येता अशें
पळय, कोल जर वाडलो जाल्यार आमकां ऑल्टरनेट नासता. आतां फॉर एग्जांपल कोल वाडत रावलो बिकॉज ऑफ युक्रेन प्रॉब्लेम, रशिया प्रॉब्लेम एंड अदर जे UAE बाकीचे जे देश आमकां कोल दिता, आमी कोल काडटा, तातूंत दोन गोश्टी आसा. जशें पेट्रोलियम, एका वेळार आमकां 65 रुपया पेट्रोल मेळटालें, आज आमकां 100 रुपया वयर पावले. तश्योच गोश्टी कोलाच्यो आसा. कोल जर वाडलो जाल्यार आमचे रेट हालता. ते JRE आसा पळय, नांव JERC, ते हें डिसायड करता, आमकां पावर ना, ते रेट्स डिसायड करता, आमकां आडयता. आतांच तांणी जवळ जवळ 1.48 इंडस्ट्रियल जे आसा तांकां वाडयल्ले आसा. फाटल्या फावटी 1.137 आशिल्लो, आतां ते 148 जालो. 10 पयशांचो डिफरन्स येता, पूण ते आमी करना.
Bureau Report, Herald.
Spanish film director and writer Carlos Saura will be given the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award at the 53rd International Film Festival. Saura, who received the Golden Bear for Best Director at the Berlin International Film Festival for Deprisa, along with 2 Silver Bears for La Casa and Peppermint Frappe, a BAFTA for Carmen, and 3 awards at Cannes, among several others, will be honoured with the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award and an 8-film retrospective at IFFI.
Spanish film director Carlos Saura is to be given the Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award. Saura, who received the Golden Bear for Best Director at the Berlin International Film Festival for Deprisa, 2 Silver Bears for La Casa and Peppermint Frappe, a BAFTA for Carmen, and 3 awards at the Cannes among several others. At the 53rd IFFI Goa, There will be an 8-film retrospective by Saura. 180 films have been selected to screen at the festival. The 53rd edition of IFFI is set to be held between November 20th and 28th. The announcement was made by the Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, L. Murugan, in New Delhi. The international section is an important and focused area of this time, and more than 180 films have been selected to screen at the festival. A children's film package suggested by UNICEF has been introduced for the first time in IFFI, which would include the screening of about 7 films. The 53rd edition of the International Film Festival of India is set to be held between November 20th and 28th. Freddie Fernandez for Herald TV.
Eminent Konkani writer and Jnanpith recipient Damodar Mauzo inaugurated the much-anticipated Goa Heritage Festival on November the 15th at Kampal, Panjim. The festival, organized by the Goa Heritage Action Group, began in the year 2000 and has made a comeback after 20 years. The Goa Heritage Festival celebrates India's smallest state's rich and diverse cultural legacies.
The 5-day event will witness 40 Goan artists, 43 Goan craftspersons, 20 heritage walks and tours, which will explain the facets of Goa's heritage, and over 20 local culinary and beverage experiences during the festival. The week ahead will feature heritage walks, talks, music, dance, literature, and poetry, food, beverages, and entertainment from morning past sunset.
Let me take 2 minutes to tell you a little bit about the Goa Heritage Action Group. We started in October 2000 with the listing of Panjim. At that time, the government was very conducive to supporting heritage. Things are different now, but we are optimistic, always, and we hope that things will change. After the first Goa Heritage Festival, we had 2 other Goa Heritage Festivals, and after that we had the Fontainage Festival of the Arts, a series of 5 festivals where we showcased art in people's houses in the heritage neighborhood of Fontainage on the other side of Panjim. And festivals is not the only thing we do. There's hardcore activism also. We have about 100 members, and the way we function is very, very simple. It's a simple template. If you are keen on doing something for Goa's heritage, you join us, you use our platform, our banner to do what you want to do.
बाकी ज्यांना हांगा पयलो फेस्टिवलाक तेन्ना कांय जाणांनी सांगलें अरे हें कॅन्सल बी जालें मेळ्ळें रे म्हणून. But I was sure, I had no apprehensions that in any case, this independent heritage group will not postpone or cancel this event at the last moment. आता आम्ही अनुभव घेता, we have our own experience. I know festivals, now we have learned that festivals can be, after spending lakhs of rupees, public money of course, after spending lakhs of rupees, someone, for somebody's dreams, they can cancel or postpone an event of the stature of D.D. Kusumbi Festival of Ideas. I am sure this will not repeat again in Goa. And to start with, Heritage Festival has begun with a bang.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
The Mapsa police have booked Shyam Kothari of Pune, organizer of the Mogrip Supercross Championship, and all his associates in connection with the death of a young motocross rider, Aftab Alam Hussain Ladji. The tragedy occurred on Sunday when Aftab was performing a stunt with his motorcycle on the racetrack when he lost control.
The police said that the accused, with their common intention, organized and conducted the Motorcycle Supercross Championship negligently, endangering human life and property without taking proper care, which resulted in the death of a rider, Aftab Labji, 20-year-old, a resident of Gogol, Housing Board, Marga, on Sunday. The tragedy occurred at around 11:30 a.m. on Sunday when Aftab was performing a stunt with his motorcycle on the racetrack and he lost control of his two-wheeler. Aftab was attempting to negotiate the track and jump over a pit when he fell on the track and suffered injuries to his neck and chest. 2 other contestants who were racing behind him also dashed against him and were injured in the process. Aftab was immediately rushed to a private hospital at Mapsa by the organizers in an ambulance and was later shifted to the Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bangalore for further treatment. He, however, succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment at GMC. The artificial track was constructed on the Bhubaneswar ground for the championship, police said, adding the case under sections 336 and 304 with 34 IPC has been registered against the organizers. Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
The narrow Shantinagar to Highway Bridge at Vasco will be closed for 6 months and a new 3-lane bridge will be erected keeping the same foundations. The people will have to bear with this inconvenience.
Shantinagar to Highway Bridge at Vasco will be closed for 6 months for widening. The bridge will be widened into a 3-lane bridge by keeping the same foundations. Presently, there is a huge traffic jam at the narrow Shantinagar to Highway Bridge at peak hours. So people have no other option but allowed to widen it. Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
The Ponda police have arrested Dayanand Shetty and Santosh Jamadar from Mumbai for their involvement in the Shiroda daylight robbery case in May. Police investigations revealed that the accused persons and other suspects would visit Goa at an interval of 4-5 months and stay in a lodge. On November the 8th, the police received information that the suspects are staying in a lodge for the last 2 days. Accordingly, a team visited the lodge at Panjim and apprehended the accused. Upon interrogation, they confessed to their involvement in the housebreaking theft at Kurti on November the 8th and hence both were arrested.
After verifying CCTV footage, it was revealed that 2 unknown persons were suspected to have committed the theft. Accordingly, further investigations through CCTV footage led the police towards a lodge in Panjim, where the accused persons were staying. However, the accused had already left the lodge, and the police began looking through CCTV footages and found that they were proceeding to Panvel, Mumbai. An offence will be registered against the accused persons for forging documents. The accused was produced before the GMFC Ponda and was remanded to 5 days police custody. Further investigation is in progress.
25 May 2022 एक चोरी रिपोर्ट झाली आमकां. हेचो कंप्लेनंट चोरयेचो नांव प्रगती रुपेश नायक, रेजिडेंट ऑफ वेदा रेजिडेंसी शिरोडा पोंडा गोवा. ताणें आमकां कंप्लेंट दिल्ली की दिसाचे 9 ते 2 ह्या दरम्यान एक चोरी जाली घरांत. तेन्ना तेजे 18 लाखाचे भांगार चोरले, दार फोडले आनी DVR आयलो. त्याच्या नंतर ती चोरी जाल्या नंतर आमी तांकां ट्रॅक करपाक स्टार्ट केले. त्या दिसासून ट्रॅक करता करता आमकां एक हॉटेल नोट जालें पणजे. हॉटेल नोट जालें ते हॉटेलांत नासले तेन्ना. तशेंच आमचे स्टाफ पनवेल पर्यंत तांकां CCTVचेर ट्रॅक करीत गेले. ते दोगूय जाण 2 चोर आसले, ते मोटरसायकल घेवन येयले. तेंचे फोटो मेळ्ळे आमकां, CCTV वयले फोटो मेळ्ळे आनी हॉटेलांनी तेंच्यांनी डिटेल फूल फेक दिल्ली. सो त्या कारणान आमकां नांव मेळोंक ना तेंचें. पनवेल पावता फुडें बॉम्बे जेन्ना झाडा पावले तेन्ना आमकां ते ट्रेस जायना जालें, कित्याक ट्राफीक वाडलें आनी रात जाल्ल्या कारणान आमकां ट्रेस जावना. तेच्या नंतर एक 8 तारखेक चोरी जाली फोंड्यान. 2 चोऱ्यो जाल्यो, 3 चोऱ्यो जाल्यो टोटल. तितून आमी त्याच हॉटेलांत 2 चोर धरले, सेम हॉटेलांत, त्रिमूर्ती हॉटेल पणजे. त्याच्या नंतर तांकां इंटरोगेट करता आसतना कळ्ळें की एकलो चोर आहा पळय, तेचें नांव आसा कुमार रवी शेट्टी. हो ते पयलींचे चोरेन इनवॉल्व आसलो. तशेंच आमी इमिडिएटली टीम धाडून कुमार रवी शेट्टी हेका अरेस्ट केलो आनी आतां फुडलें इन्वेस्टिगेशन आमचें चालू आहा तेजेर.
हो एकलोच इनवॉल्व आसलो आतां शिरोडा केसरी.
तितून आनी एकलो इनवॉल्व आसा, तेजो सर्च चालू आहा.
आनी पयर तुमी धरलेले तेन्ना तो आशिल्लो तेंच्या बरोबर ना?
तो ना तेंच्या बरोबर. ते इन्वेस्टिगेशन आमचें चालू आहा. वेदर तो येवन गेला काय कितें आहा तो तेजेर आमचें इन्वेस्टिगेशन चालू आहा.
सो हेका केन्ना धरलो तुमी आतां?
हेका काल बॉम्बे धरला आमी तेका आनी अरेस्ट केला आमी. रिकवरीचे चालू आहा. अरेस्ट केलो तेका.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Konkan Railway Police arrested 3 accused, Shankar Madar, Aniket Sawant and Muskim Sheikh, all from Vasco, for allegedly committing theft of items worth Rs 1.3 lakh from a family when the train halted at the Margao railway station. The stolen items have been recovered and the accused are remanded to 5 days in police custody. A further investigation is on.
On 26th October, complainant Mr. Nikhil Nademal, he was travelling with his wife from Kerala to Mumbai, and while the train had reached at 4 o'clock in the morning at Margao station, some unknown accused person committed theft of his wife's handbag, which contained gold ornaments, 3 chains and 2 sets of earphones, cordless phones, and cash of 12,000, around 1,40,000 worth. And subsequently the offence was registered, and during the investigation the Konkan Railway Police managed to arrest 3 persons, Mr. Shankar Madar, Mr. Aniket Sawant and Mustaqin Sheikh. They all are from Vasco. So these 3 persons, accused persons, have been arrested, and police have managed to recover the stolen property at their instance. And a few mobile phones also, which were involved in the thefts at Konkan railway station, have been recovered. So we are trying to verify in which cases they are actually concerned with. And we have obtained 5 days police custody remand from the court, and investigation is going on.
Gold recovery is recovery?
Yes, we have managed to recover 3 gold chains.
Total cost kitna tha to?
Cost around, including cash
And gold?
Cash and gold 1,40,000 approx. रिकवर केला मागीर कॅश जावना आनी कॅश त्यांनी स्पेंड केला 12,000 कॅश अशें इयरफोन्स आनी 3 गोल्ड चेन्स रिकवर जाले कॅश 12,000 हय आसपाक शकता आनी खूब केसीस आसा हांगा रिपोर्टेड तांचे आतां सुरवातेक ह्या केसीचेर फोकस केल्ले आतां तांचे इंटरोगेशन चालू आसा 5 दिवसाचो रिमांड आसा तो कळटले आनी केसींनी इन्वॉल्व आसत.
Aditya Bidway for Herald TV.
Dikarpale Sports Club defeated CAC Kansauli 2-0. With this win, they entered the quarterfinals of the Brother Yulelia Vaz Memorial Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match was played at Don Bosco Rotary Ground, Fatorda on Monday.
Dikarpal Sports Club defeated CAC Kansaulim by 2-0 to enter into the quarterfinals of the Brother Yulelia Vaz Memorial Inter-Village Football Tournament. Sindroy Fatarda of Dikarpal was at his best, and Elvino Fernandez of CAC Kansaulim also gave his best to his team. Both the goals were scored in the second session. Donald Rocha of Dikarpal Sports Club scored in the 56th minute and gave a lead, while Agnello Colasso of Dikarpal Sports Club scored in the 60th minute. Inasya Narona for Herald TV.
Batora Kurtori veterans register an excellent win over Bharat veterans 4-2. With this win, they booked their place in the semi-finals of the Batora United Veterans Football Tournament. The match was played at the St. Alex Church ground in Kurtori on Monday.
Batara Kurtori veterans registered a win over Bharat veterans 4-2. The first goal of the match was scored by Bharat veterans through Benedict in the 30th minute. It didn't take long for Abel of Batara Kurtori veterans to equalize in the 40th minute. In the second half of the match, Batara Kurtori scored 3 goals with Abel scoring in the 60th minute. Adat scored a brace for Batara in the 70th and 80th minute respectively. With just a few minutes left for the final whistle, Nico of Bharat veterans made it 2-4. Inasa Nerona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.